final. Okay.
Excuse me.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, first game coming up. Yeah, losers round 3. That's right. So, the loser here gets 7th place.
All right.
So, Husky, in teaming with Yenso yesterday, got 1st. Pikamaxi teamed with me. We got 5th yesterday.
Yeah, and I played with my friend called knowhow, and we also got 5th.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we were, at least our team was pretty surprised by our outcome, but I mean, we never met as, you know, Husky. So I'm not really sure about his playstyle or what he can do. But I definitely know pikamaxi is pretty solid with me.
Yeah, I played against Husky in pools. And the first game when I played Rob, it went pretty well. But it still felt like, yeah, I wasn't going to win a game versus Husky. So I decided to try the counter pick and I went Cloud and I got completely demolished. I got like 50% or something in total. It was really convincing.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as we're moving up in, you know, losers and stuff, I mean, player seems to be getting really good at this point. So I mean, I'm not really surprised that Husky is playing really well.
No, I think the Diablo players have been really good. I don't know how they usually perform, but from what I've seen from results earlier, it seems like they've been playing really, really well this event. And Husky also showing some disrespect there to pikamaxi with the taunt. I'm guessing that pikamaxi is not really gonna get too flustered about that because he's not that kind of person.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can really be the breaker with someone taunts. I mean, especially when you're in tournament, you can be really nervous, and I mean, that can break it. It's always good to just remember that it's only a taunt and try to focus on what you're doing, not what the opponent is taunting or whether or not.
So one thing that I really like so far from Husky is that he seems to be able to combo Bayonetta really well. Most players seems to be quite unsure of how to combo Bayonetta in our meta, and usually when you get a couple of hits in, you're too afraid to go in again because you're afraid of that down B, which time is scary, I know, but sometimes you have to go in anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, especially the witch time, you can get in so much percentages and, you know, just kill at such early percentages, so it can be really scary, but Husky is not showing any of that.
No, Husky is making sure that he's just playing it patient, not giving Bayonetta anything for free. And one thing that is true is that this stage it's pretty hard for Bayonetta to get the kill carry combo off screen. But
yeah, especially when your opponent is DIing and you have to react to that, that can be really hard to do.
Yeah, and it seems like in general the Diablo players have been proving time and time again that they are really good at fundamental skill. They're really good at spacing, they are good at DI, they are good at just pretty much all of the basics. And if you're good at all of the basics, you're going to be a good player. That's just how it is. So
yeah, I mean, seeing here, they're both really patient. Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Power shield. First the power shield and then bat within and oh. Yeah,
wow,
that's it.
wow.
That's the first game for pikamaxi. Husky shaking his head vividly.
Yeah, I mean, I think pikamaxi is really happy about this. I mean, he's really upset maybe that it is losers, but I mean, seeing as close as this game is, I mean, it's definitely a win for him.
Yeah.
Getting that back here.
Yeah, I think also that it's kind of sad that in our community we have actually quite a few players, but they're mostly playing the exact same characters. So we don't have too much matchup experience. pikamaxi does play a lot of, or well, a lot more than us at least, on the internet, and he's playing with friends and stuff like that. So he doesn't really play for glory, but he plays with Twitch streamers and so on.
Yeah, and I mean, Usually when it is something that we're wondering, we usually go to pikamaxi because he knows the stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a book of knowledge when it comes to this game. Oh. I'm actually quite surprised to see the match going here, because I know that Pika really doesn't like this stage in general. Not just in the matchup, he just doesn't like Battlefield at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty tight map. The you know, the platforms and such. Oh wow, getting that down B. You can
Is
really
that it? Almost.
No, almost.
I think that 5% more would have done it. I actually thought he was gonna drop shield and just down tilt. I was expecting it, but it never happened. Yeah, I think that shield poke. I don't think that pikamaxi actually dropped his shield there. It looked like it shield poked. Because he's usually super patient.
Yeah, I mean, pikamaxi is usually the one to, you know, just wait, see what the opponent's doing, then punish.
But Husky making sure that this...
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was so ready for that get-up attack. Oh.
I mean, once again, pikamaxi showed some real good patience. I mean, it's almost as if he definitely knew that he was going to do that.
pikamaxi is trying to show that he really deserves to be here in the top 8 and that he deserves to be among the top players. Pika looking to make that loser's comeback. It's looking kind of rough right now for Husky. Husky has gotten quite a lot of percent.
Yeah, and I mean, even though he's going for the shield poke, it's not really giving him the things that he wants. He's not really getting the percentages off of it, and pikamaxi has capitalized on it.
Yeah. I think pikamaxi is doing really well at the keep away game, and all of a sudden he just mixes up and goes in.
Yeah, it's definitely really important not to make, I mean, to make sure that you're not playing repetitively. Because if your opponent find out what you usually do, then it's over.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Pika, the witch time being quite stale, but that's not gonna matter if he carries him off stage like that.
Yeah, he's gonna take the second game. We're going to go into the third, I guess. So I'm really interested in what stage they're gonna play now. I mean, pikamaxi showed really great performance, even though I know that he doesn't like Battlefield.
Yeah. Also, now I was talking a bit before about pikamaxi not easily getting flustered. One thing that he does get easily, however, that is nervous.
Yeah, I definitely see some tournament nerves on him. And I have been speaking to him and like, are you okay? Are you nervous? And he's like, yeah, I'm really nervous.
Because he got first in our qualifier, so he's got the VIP pass right there that you can see around his neck. And he won against Gong, a player from Elspin. And that was somewhat close. It
Yeah.
was he still won kind of convincingly, but it was not free by any means.
No, I mean, Gong, he's a really good player. I mean, definitely when you meet him in singles.
Yeah, Gong could unfortunately not really participate because he is a TO as well, and he had to get everything else going on, so he didn't really participate. And I think that Gong is probably the best coring we could have had here. Either he or Sylvia, like Sylvia, and both of them are really good. Almost a really sick shield break from Husky. It looked like it was gonna shield break Pika for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, talking about Gong, he didn't really do that well in doubles, unfortunately.
No,
He dropped in
didn't.
losers against my team. And I think that was a pretty good, pretty big upset for him.
Yeah. But also his teammate there, doesn't really play Wii U, he mostly plays melee. But yeah, really good down B kill there from sHusky. sHusky trying to make sure that he gets one on the board, put some pressure on Pika, because even though Pika is up 2 and will have 2 counter picks if sHusky wins, it's got to put even more nerves on Pika if it's going to drop a game.
Yeah, I mean, every game matters, but as soon as your opponent gets a game, that's where the nerves kicks in.
Oh, that's so good.
I mean, even though this is a real tight game, I do think that pikamaxi will make it, but I'm not really convinced yet. I mean, sHusky in the lead, he could definitely get a really good punish on pikamaxi and, you know, just take him out.
Yeah, I've definitely seen Pika get a little bit too nervous and throwing out random smashes and stuff like that when he gets nervous to the point where he thinks he has to smash to win.
So close.
Oh wow. This is really good.
What's going to happen now? Oh, I thought I was
no.
going to get that second side B.
Yeah, I mean,
Is sHusky getting one on the board right now? Oh, he got hit by the
wow.
side B! Oh.
Oh my god, and he didn't land the up smash. That's gotta be really good for pikamaxi.
I'm not quite sure how that didn't hit.
No, not me either. I mean, I think that pikamaxi was in it, but apparently not. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's got one on deck. He took one game off of Pika.
I mean, seeing Jenso there in the background popping off.
He's popping off mad for his bro. Yeah, Jenso and sHusky seem to be pretty tight. So, yeah, I can see why they would be happy with this.
Yeah, and I mean, both players, they are really nice persons. I mean, I've talked to them both, and they seem like real nice persons. I mean, I was up against Jenso, and I pretty much didn't know anything what I was supposed to do, and he was like, hey, we could play friends later, and I could teach you things.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds really, really nice. Yeah, I haven't been talking to them, but they seem to be really nice. They've been very friendly, and then they haven't been like cocky or anything like that. So,
No, I mean, generally I think the community is really nice. I mean, no one really wants to be the big guy and talk bad about each other, especially not in the tournaments I've been.
yeah, Gävle are trying to come here and show that hey, we actually have really good players too. Come to us and maybe we'll show you who's boss. It seems like they're trying to go for something like that. Because so far I've been completely convinced that Skellefteå has the best community in Norrland, but maybe actually Gävle might have the upper hand. But so far, in this fourth game, Pika counterpicking to Lila to get those early kills off top. It has been paying off very evenly.
And just as you say that, Yoshi gets the up smash and, you know, the low root. You can't really come back from that.
Is that all?
One thing that Yoshi does way better. Oh,
No, multi move. That's really unfortunate.
yeah. One thing that Yoshi does a lot better than Bayonetta is to kill easily with smashes, because Bayonetta smashes are so slow.
Yeah,
Yoshi's up smash is super fast.
yeah, you don't really want to smash too often with Bayonetta, because if you do, you just get punished instantly.
Oh, that's good. Good edge guard from Pika. Randomly up smashing after the kill though. I'm not sure what was going on there. So, fun fact. This stage, Lilat, has been banned in our locals for such a long time. We've been playing Dreamland as neutral and no counterpick, instead of having Lilat as neutral and Dreamland as counterpick, because no one in our community likes this stage.
No, I mean, personally for me, it's just the tilting that does it for me. I can't really stand it. It's really hard to anticipate where it's gonna lean, and I mean, I don't personally think pikamaxi has anything against this stage. He definitely has a lot of knowledge in this game, so I mean, I wouldn't really be surprised if he would have picked this if not all the other players in our community didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good for Bayonetta. And also, I mean, a lot of our players in our community play characters with really linear attacks. And when you're going up against the character with really linear attacks and you're playing Bayonetta, then Lilith Cruz is going to help out a lot.
Whoa.
And
oh
just,
my goodness.
Just like I was talking about before, he sometimes throws out these smashes, and Husky was prepared for it. He threw up his shield right on time, and Pika couldn't quite get the kill. So we see Pika here. He said he's going to town and city. And Pika is, for the first time ever in a tournament where I've been to, he's listening to music while playing. And I'm not sure if this has been affecting the outcome, or positively or negatively, or not at all, to be honest.
No, I've never seen him listen to music. I mean, I've seen Emil before. He usually listens to music on like every tournament. I think that helps him, you know, focus, not to think about what the other player says, and he just can get into the zone while playing. I mean, I've never seen pikamaxi, so I doesn't know what it does for him either.
And yeah, I think it's Emil is quite interesting in the way that he can seem super composed, but he's completely stressed out, but it never shows. Pika, however, is not really that good at hiding it. But so far, this is looking really grim for Pika. Husky is doing really well on this first stock.
Yeah. I mean, he really does have to get in some attacks on Husky, because otherwise Husky's definitely gonna take this. As I was saying, like in almost the first games, I mean, when Husky gets the game, that's where the nerves kicks in, and I think I've been seeing that from pikamaxi.
No,
oh
what?
no!
Oh, yeah. Pika has to just calm down and collect himself if he's gonna take this, because otherwise he's going to be eliminated.
Is that all you've got?
That's a start. That's
Oh,
not
no.
a continuation of it, however. I think it was going for something along the lines of getting the smash into the up B and then get the confirmation from there. But unfortunately, the smash didn't hit. Did not connect.
It's looking really grim actually from pikamaxi now. I mean, he had a really convincing start, but seeing as it is now, I mean, one stock down, anything could happen. But I mean, Husky is really confident in his playstyle, and I mean,
Yeah.
oh wow,
Well, yeah.
yeah, he takes it.
That was an insane 3-0 comeback. That last game was so beautiful.
Yeah, and I think it was really sad for pikamaxi, you know, when he has Steed there.
Yeah.
I think he thought that he had a jump, but he didn't, so that's when he fell down, and, you know, he couldn't really do anything about it.
Yeah, I think it just came down to the nerves being too much for him, really. Because I know that when